I got the bloodlust. Me too. I want to kill. Let's kill.
Hello, listeners, and welcome to The Bloodlust. This is your go-to podcast for classy broads talking horror since 2014. Poor Jamie.
Sorry, I was trying to mute it. I freaked out.
Everything's fine, buddy.
Okay.
This is episode 258 of the program. Tonight we are talking about the new Alien movie, seventh Alien movie to be made to date, Alien Romulus. My name is Amy. I am your fearless leader. That hacking cough you hear joining me tonight, as always, is my lovely and talented and COVID afflicted co-host, Jamie.
Your sick Victorian child.
That's right.
Jamie. Mm-hmm. That's me.
Hi, buddy. You're on the tail end of it, though. You were able to go to the movies.
I was. I mean, I'm not contagious. I wore a mask. I did all the right things.
Very good.
I didn't spread anything.
We've both had COVID in recent months. Not fun.
I didn't expect... I mean, it took me so long to get it the first time, and it was so, like...
Mild then.
Yeah, it was a day and nothing. This round whooped my ass.
You see.
I slept for 3 days. The worst part is the fatigue, folks.
It's awful.
Fucking fatigue. I slept for 3 days straight. And I'm not even exaggerating. I woke up to go to the bathroom, and I woke up to maybe, like, force myself some soup. But, like, I just slept. That's all. I couldn't do anything else. I had no energy to do anything. And even coming back from the movie today, I was like, wow, I am dead. And I slept for 3 hours.
It really fucking knocks you out.
It's crazy. But other than that, like... I had a fever for the first night and then the cough, but like other than that it's fine, but that fatigue is brutal.
It's killer and it hangs on.
It is nasty. I know, and I'm supposed to go into the office tomorrow and I'm like, "Oh, how's this going to
Maybe
work?"
you could do a half day.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I'm going to see how it goes, but I might have to leave early depending on like my energy level.
Yeah, because it will dwindle. Lord.
Just going, like I said, going to the movies, that's not even taxing. That's driving to the theater.
I know.
Sitting in the theater.
I started to think I was not going to get better. Like, it was like 8 days in, and I was still super tired after I did anything. I was like, man, I'm just going to be sick forever now. I have chronic fatigue or something.
Yeah. I feel like so much better today than I did yesterday and the day before, et cetera, et cetera.
Good.
But like, so I know there's progress, but it is crazy when people tell you about like, you get that fatigue. You just think, oh, you're just sleepy. It's not that. It's like,
no,
you can't
even
combat it.
You can't even like lay and watch a movie. You're too tired.
No, you can't. And I've got a new kitten at home and he's trying to play and I'm just like, I'm sorry, bud. I just can't. I had no energy to do anything.
Yeah, not
and
sure
my parents are out of time, so I had nobody to like.
Nobody could take care of you.
Come take care of me. Oh, thankfully I have a sweet man in my life who DoorDashed me some Breathe Right strips and some ice cream.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. He's a gem.
That's sweet.
Yeah. But man, it's rough. So
it's rough.
My sympathies out there to anyone else who's dealing with this bout of COVID that's going around.
And until this year, I thought you were immune. I thought you were going to outlive us all.
I had such an easy go the first time. I think I don't know if it's because I missed the like last booster and that's just I just forget things and didn't get it. But I will be sure to get this year's.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want to do this again.
Me too. Hell no.
This is stupid.
So, listeners, we got a bunch of roundtable questions from listener Addison, buddy of ours, friend of the podcast. Hey, buddy. And so we're going to start going into some of those roundtables in the upcoming episodes. Starting with this first one, Addison asks, what's your Letterboxd top 4?
Boss loves this one.
Boss is on Letterboxd religiously.
Of course he is.
Mm-hmm. He's a film bro.
Yeah, sure.
He loves Tarantino and David Fincher.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, listeners, Letterboxd is like Goodreads for movies, I guess you could say. It's just a movie cataloging website that's social where you can put reviews and such. If you're not into it yet, that is what Letterboxd is. And on your profile, you get to pick a top 4. And those are like 4 of whatever. A lot of people put those as their favorite movies of all time. There's a lot of stuff with Letterboxd, social media, asking different people who have movies coming out, doing promotion for it. Like, what are your top 4 favorite movies? It's just fun to talk about your top 4 favorites. So that is the question for this week. Jamie, what is your Letterboxd top 4? I know you don't use it that often.
No, I don't. So I'm going to switch it up. And I feel like I always have to go first because I'm always the, like, second-hand person here. I want to
Second-hand Rose.
I want to hear your 4 first.
Okay, sure.
Because I feel like yours are going to be more apt to a horror podcast than mine are.
Some of them are, yeah.
Okay.
One that is related to a horror podcast is my favorite movie of all time, Mulholland Drive. That is in my top 4.
Great.
Another horror movie in my top 4 is Don't Look Now, the Nicholas Roeg film with Donald Sutherland and Julie Christie. Those are the 2 horror films in my top 4. The other 2 in my top 4 are Drop Dead Gorgeous and So Good.
So good. I'm glad that's in your top 4.
It is. And Tangerine.
Oh, that was also great.
Yes. So that's my top 4. Mulholland Drive, Don't Look Now, Tangerine, and Drop Dead Gorgeous.
That bow-legged cow.
Close those legs. You look like a bunch of bow-legged cows.
A-L-A.
B-A-M-A.
God, it's so good. Okay. So mine, sorry to disappoint all the horror fans, but it's not my first genre. Like, I love it, but it's just not my first. My top 4 are Amadeus, Tombstone, Braveheart, and Jaws.
Okay. Jaws is a horror movie, Jamie.
It is, exactly. So I've got 1 in there.
Yeah. And Braveheart features a disemboweling, so we could sort of make a case.
It is such a brutal disemboweling.
It is.
Also.
It is.
It's rough.
So...
But
and
yeah.
Amadeus is kind of a horror film for Salieri.
Well, and for Mozart.
And for Mozart, yeah. I guess you're right.
I mean, he goes through some shit.
He sure does.
It's like a wide-awake nightmare for a while there for him.
Yeah, that's true.
I just think Amadeus is a beautiful movie.
It's a great movie.
If I had to pick a number 5 to like tag along with that, it would be Silence of the Lambs.
Okay. I think if I had to pick a number 5, it would be Airplane.
Oh, that's so good.
I love Airplane so much.
It's so fucking good. It's
so good.
Funny.
It's so stupid.
Damn, I want that to be my number 5.
Well, you can't because I just picked it.
Yeah, you just picked it. Fine. It's so good though.
It's so good.
I so appreciate that that's a movie that had humor, that it was controversial at the time, but has also stood the test of time, where it's like still controversial to this day.
Oh yeah.
But appreciated by those of us in the know who are like, haha, we just don't like get bent out of shape about it. It's just very funny.
It's just very, very funny.
Like, there are fucking abortion jokes in it.
Yeah.
There are like black
The
jokes.
white zone is for loading and unloading passengers only.
Yeah.
There's no parking in the red zone. I know what this is about. You want me to have an abortion.
It's like, I'll take my coffee black like my men.
That's right.
It's a perfect comedy.
It's so
in my
funny.
opinion, yes.
It's so funny.
It is.
Anyway, I'm a lot pickier about comedies than I am with
Same
horror
here.
movies.
Same.
Horror movies, I have a lot more, I give them a lot more leeway.
Comedy is harder, in my opinion.
Comedy is very hard. I think they're both very difficult, but I am more willing to watch a bad horror movie
Same
than I
here.
am willing to watch a bad comedy.
100%.
I don't know why, but they're entertaining, where bad comedies to me are not entertaining.
Because I think bad horror at least maybe has some visuals that can, like, hold your attention and, I don't know, make it passable. Whereas, like, a comedy relies so much on the comedy, on the jokes,
on the writing,
on the jokes landing and the writing
and the performance,
and it hitting. And if it's not doing that, like, you are taken out of it immediately. There's nothing in the background with regards to like what's happening in the scene that's also holding your attention. Like, that's plays second fiddle to everything else.
'Tis true.
Goddamn Airplane, so good.
Maybe we'll just throw Airplane in for a watch along or something. It would just be us laughing the whole time. That wouldn't be any good.
It would be, yeah, but it's so good. Everyone should watch it.
Everyone should watch it if they haven't.
Yep. Nice.
I should make Kay watch
breasts.
that. Supple pouting breasts. Anyway. And he's like offering the lady a drink, and she's like, certainly not. And then she has Coke.
Has Coke.
Yeah. And then she does that with her nostril and goes, ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Ding. That's so good. It's so good. It will always be relevant and hilarious.
It will always be hilarious. I love a spoof.
And I still think, isn't it the movie that still has the most jokes per minute or whatever? Like,
I don't know.
One-liners or whatever in a movie.
It feels like it.
I think it is. I don't think there's one that's passed it yet.
Listeners, we would love to hear your Letterboxd top 4s. You can also look for me on Letterboxd. My profile is Scrunchy2003. SCRUNCHI 2003.
Mine is Rock Flag Eagle.
Rock Flag Eagle.
Rock Flag Eagle. Spelled like rock and flag and eagle.
That's easy. What's it from?
It's from It's Always Sunny.
Okay. I figured it was. Explain.
He just gets really patriotic, and he's all about rock, flag, and eagle. And so it's catchy, and I remember it.
That's fair. All right, listeners, that has been our roundtable. We're going to start talking about this movie, Alien Romulus, now. Jamie, if you would like to give us the stats, please and thank you.
Sure. All right, this movie is rated R. It has a runtime of 1 hour, 59 minutes. It's directed by Fede Alvarez, written by Fede Alvarez and Rodo Sayagüez. Stars Kaylee Spaney, David Johnson, and Archie Renault. Released in theaters August 16th of 2024. And currently on Rotten Tomatoes, it's got an 81% fresh from critics and 86% fresh from audiences.
Thank you. This one has kind of gone back to the original, sort of. It takes its cues from the original movie, where it's kind of scrappy and everyday people and not like soldiers or whatever. It's also supposed to take place in between the events of the first and second Alien.
Mm-hmm.
And it is about a group of young people on a mining planet that's ruled by Weyland-Yutani. If you recall, Weyland-Yutani is the corporation that's the bad guy in the Alien movies. They are the ones that want the live specimen of an alien so that they can use it as, you know, a medical thing and a war machine and all that stuff. At the expense of people. Corporations over people, you know, the whole thing.
Sure.
So these kids, they're in their like 20s, and they live on this mining planet that is ruled by Weyland-Yutani, and they work for Weyland-Yutani. Our main character is a Ripley stand-in named Rain, and she has a brother that is an AI, a cyborg or whatever. And Andy. And he is a damaged AI from Weyland-Yutani that her dad repurposed for her as her like protector and brother figure. Mm-hmm. And she has just found out that she is, her mining tenure is not up like she thought it was going to be, because they want to leave this planet where the sun never shines and it's very sad and oppressive, and go to this other planet where maybe they'd have a better chance. So she just found out that, no, you've got 5 more years or something like that.
Yeah.
So these friends that are kind of ne'er-do-well kids, some of them are pilots and have space exploration experience somehow. They're able to locate this space station just out in orbit where they have, what do you call them?
Cryopods?
Yeah, they have cryopods, and that's what they need for this long space journey to get to this planet that's supposedly much better. And guess what the ship is? It's the Romulus, and the Romulus picked up stuff scavenged from Nostromo, right? Mm-hmm. Ripley's spaceship. So, of course, when they get onto this spaceship, what do they find? It doesn't take a genius to figure out what they find. That's right. There's a lot more facehugger action in this one than there is like actual full-size xenomorph action, which I thought was a good choice because we haven't seen as much done with them.
True.
But yeah, this is the 7th one in the franchise. I think that's counting Alien versus Predator.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. And it stars Kaylee Spaney, who was in Civil War and who was Priscilla Presley in Sofia Coppola's Priscilla movie. Aw, kitty. This also kind of makes reference to the game Alien Isolation, which is apparently a very good video game, and which Fede Alvarez was playing when he was making Don't Breathe. And so there are some scenes and shots that are kind of lifted out of the video game. So that's the behind-the-scenes stuff about this. Jamie, what did you think of this movie?
Well, I thought this movie was very fun.
You enjoyed?
I did enjoy. I'm a fan of the Alien franchise in general.
Me too.
So, with that being said, like it's hard to say like you either have sort of a high bar for Alien movies, or you just kind of like are in it for whatever comes your way. Like you're just happy to see another Alien movie be released. Excuse me. I think we talked about before, like I was a big fan of Prometheus. I know it didn't get the biggest like reception. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people loved it, but I really liked it. I liked the scope of it. I liked how big it was. I liked the ideas of it. Yeah, I don't think it was like the most tied together. It wasn't obviously like it could have been better, but I liked it for what it was. I liked the mythos that was behind it and how they were trying to tell us like this sort of story of where this origin story of where things started. Right. And that's kind of really like what I liked about this was that it fit snugly right between Alien and Aliens. That they, instead of trying to do another sort of prequel or tag on to the very end of it, they just like stuck it into 2 earlier movies. And Fede Alvarez obviously like had enough appreciation for the Alien films that he paid homage to them in such a way where I think it really like successfully fit in between those 2.
I think the look of it did for sure.
Yeah, and I think like there were certain tie-ins to it, like some that I wasn't super wild about, but it's like maybe one in particular, but otherwise like I just think it was nicely done. It didn't seem forced in terms of like putting it in. And as a movie like standalone on its own, I liked the action of it. And I know I read some things like folks saying that they thought it was kind of a slower build. It took a while to get to the action, but
so was the first one.
That's what I was just going to say. I rewatched the first one today, and that's what I loved about the first one. Is
Me
that
too.
They spend so much time like getting you ingrained with like this idea that you're in this group that's like going through space, and like you get put into the like get input into the movie before the action starts happening.
Yeah, you get to see the mundane parts of their life, and it gives you more of an idea of who they are.
And I really kind of like that. And I like seeing it. I loved the original Alien. It was like, it came out in 1979, so that was before my time, but I saw it when I was pretty young. And I remember when I saw it, like, being, like, I still had that sort of fear and, like, unease about space in general. And I appreciated that this movie gave me that same fear. Like, it had some awesome shots of space and just those, like, that asteroid ring around the planet that
looked cool.
Like, all of that just kind of gave an added tension that was always there in the background. That wasn't part of the main plot. It wasn't obviously the alien. But, like, as someone who appreciates the terror that is space, like, that was still something that was always in the back of my mind. And I appreciate that now we're in 2024 and that can be shown in a way that's a little bit more realistic. And so I liked how that looked. I really liked all the characters in this for the most part. There was one that I found, like, particularly obnoxious, and I think that was mainly because I had a hard time understanding even what he was saying.
Was that the
uber
guy
British guy?
Oh, okay.
Like, I had a hard time understanding what he was saying. And I think he was maybe a little over the top. I actually really liked the sort of Ridley stand-in. Mm-hmm. Sorry, my throat is itchy. I enjoyed her, that she was, like, a strong female, like, final character or final girl without it being, like, unrealistic or shoved in your face. Like, she seemed just sort of, like, naturalistically smart.
Yeah, and not, like, uber capable.
Yeah, like, it wasn't unrealistic the way she came up with things like, oh, we should do this. It just seemed like she just kind of had that innate, like, ability to logically say, like, oh, no, let's try this thing. Like, maybe we should use the freeze thing and freeze it at its tail base or whatever, and maybe that would stop it from choking her. Mm-hmm. Like, none of that felt forced. So I liked that in the movie. I always like the AI characters. I always like them in all of them. And so I really liked Andy in this. And he got me at the beginning. I couldn't tell that's what his character was right from the get-go, but obviously as soon as you see him get beat up and you see the white liquid, like, you know that's what's happening. But I thought that their relationship and that character development between the two of them was very interesting and very, I don't know, it was very moving through the whole thing, because you see him sort of get overridden by a code that she puts in there so that they can get through it, and then he helps her, and then it's kind of a touching part of the movie that you don't really expect, but it's just nice to have in there, I guess.
You know what I found interesting was that the other movie, or another movie that he wrote, the Evil Dead reboot, was also had a brother-sister relationship at its core.
Very true. That's interesting.
And were they siblings in Don't Breathe as well?
Oh, I can't remember.
I can't remember either, but they might have been.
Well, if so, then we're on to
he's
something.
got some.
He's got some sibling things he's working on.
It's also Alien Romulus, and a lot is made about Romulus and Remus, which are famous, probably the second most famous siblings in lore after Cain and Abel.
Oh, yeah, those guys. Yeah. Well, I like it, too, because, like, there is a part where I kept thinking, like, I'm a geek for Roman history and stuff, and I was like, oh, this is very, like, Trojan horse-esque, too. Because, like, they get on the ship, and there's an alien in the belly, you know, and it's like you're sneaking soldiers onto the ship. So it's just it's all very intriguing to me, which it's all part of Homer's retellings of history. But I really liked it. I thought it was very entertaining. It was 2 hours long, and there wasn't any point where I was like, what time is it? Like,
no, I didn't either.
And I think the second, so it's not Prometheus, but the one that came after it, which was
Covenant.
Alien Covenant, like, I saw it, but the fact that I can, like, barely remember what happened in it, I think is telling.
Yeah.
In terms of, like, what kind of movie that was and, like, you know, what it had to offer. I think this was stronger. I think it had better acting. It had way better action. I think there were multiple scenes where it was very tense. The scene where they're walking along the like walkway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like the xenomorph like nests or whatever are like all covered on the top of it. Like that was super fucking cool and super creepy. Where it was like, that's haunted house shit. Like, I don't want to walk through that. No one wants to walk through that. And there was definitely some scenes that are like suspend your disbelief because there's no way, there's like no way that's going to happen. But it's a space movie about alien stuff. Like all bets are off. All bets are off. Anything's possible. Because I loved the scene with like the alien blood.
In Zero Gravity. That was my favorite part. That was like, really a standout scene.
It was super cool. And that's what I mean where like her sort of main character, final girl, like intelligence came in a way that like wasn't forced. And it like seemed like this cheesy scene, like, okay, they're gonna die together and they're gonna sacrifice themselves for this other gal and that sort of thing. But like that something clicked in her mind and she's like, no, I'm gonna do this. And then it created this awesome sort of like Matrix-y, like cool scene where they're like diving through the like alien blood. It was such a cool visual. It really was. It was very well filmed. It was super interesting and like fun to watch. Like I could tell the people in the theater with me were like really into it. And I was all in. Like I was a big fan of this movie.
Great. And what do you think? Do you recommend it to others?
Oh, I absolutely recommend this. If you're a horror fan, if you like alien movies, if you like movies of the Alien franchise, like this is definitely one you should watch. And I think it's worth seeing in the theaters just because it's fun to see movies in the theaters.
I think it was made for IMAX, so yeah. You might as well see it in the theater.
For sure. Yeah, I definitely recommend this. And I would probably rate this like, I'm like hovering 4.5, but I'll probably say 4. I think I'm too quick with like being generous with movies.
Well, there's nothing wrong with liking stuff.
I know. Maybe 4.5. I liked it a lot. And I've got COVID. So like I had to drag myself out of bed to go see this. And I could have easily been sleeping and I loved it.
Oh, good.
And I slept the moment I got home.
And dreamed of it.
Yes. And I ate my entire medium bag of popcorn before the movie even started.
Oh, yeah. Well, I definitely ate our large bucket of popcorn before the action started.
Yeah, I would. The trailers
I'm not sure they left the
done.
planet.
I was just like, have I eaten? But I legit hadn't barely eaten in 3 days. So
yeah,
that's why. Crazy.
Did you get a stomachache?
I did.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you roll the dice, you take your chances.
No regrets. No regrets.
No ragrats. I didn't like it as much as you did.
Okay.
I kind of didn't like it.
Oh,
I found it kind of forgettable. After I was done with it, I was just like, meh. I found it kind of like a soulless cash grab a little bit.
You're a soulless cash grab.
I think that Fede Alvarez has a love for the franchise, obviously, because there's a ton of callbacks. I think that he was too interested in callbacks, personally. I think that this will please people who like the Alien movies because there's a lot of fan service going on in it. And
okay, done.
What?
Like, then I like the Alien movies. I like the fan service.
Yeah. To me, the thing that I liked about the Alien movies is that the directors who have made them have made, like, there was the first one, which is a masterpiece.
Sure.
And then the second one, it was like James Cameron made an Alien movie through the James Cameron filter, you know? And then David Fincher made an Alien movie through the David Fincher filter. Mm-hmm. And Jean-Pierre Jeunet made an Alien movie through his wacky-ass filter. And this one, I was expecting, you know, Fede Alvarez filter on an Alien movie, and I don't feel like that's what we got. I feel like we got an homage. And I think that there's parts that really work, and I think that the look of it is really, really great. The set design and the special effects and stuff I think are really good. And I think that it fits really nicely in with the practical effects and stuff of the first two movies. But I was hoping for some more ingenuity, you know, putting his own spin on it. What we know Fede Alvarez for is for stuff being like really balls out and wild and bloody and gory. And I was hoping
more like acid on skin, like
more
people.
of that. You know, I wanted this to be more Fede Alvarez, I guess.
I could see that totally. If that's what you're looking for, I can see how this would be a letdown for that.
Yeah. I love all of the characters in the original Alien. I love Tom Skerritt and Veronica Cartwright and Yaphet Kotto and like
Ian Holm.
Yeah, and John Hurt. Mm-hmm. Everybody is so memorable, and I didn't feel like these characters, with the exception of the brother and sister, were very memorable. I think that they did a good job as far as the leads.
But are they not memorable because there have already been so many Alien movies?
I don't know. You know, we spent time
with...
Like,
that's hard to say. Like, it's hard to bring
an Alien
7th movie out there and expect the characters in it to be as memorable as the ones in the very original. Like, I think that's a tall ask.
I feel like, even though it took a while to get going... In the original Alien, we spend a lot of time with these characters doing those mundane things, like you said, and it helps you to get to know them. And I felt like with this one, instead of doing that, we had a lot of like really rushed through dialogue that was exposition that set it up, telling us instead of showing us. And even though they took the same amount of time, I didn't feel like they did as good a job getting us that familiarity and empathy with the characters.
Okay.
However, like I said, I really loved some of the stuff he did as far as the action. He does really cool stuff with the face huggers. I really liked a lot of the scenes with them. I always found them to be a creepier aspect of the Alien movies because they're such a nasty body horror thing. And they're so spidery, too, that I was glad to see more of those here. And I love so many. And there's so many. And I love the zero gravity blood scene. I think that's really cool. But yeah, it just feels like this is the same problem I've had with a lot of recent horror movies, is that I feel like they're rushing through to try and fit as much in as they possibly can. And I don't know. I feel like we lose suspense when they do that. I think that they also didn't use the xenomorphs very much. I feel like they could have used the xenomorphs more. When they did show them, we
didn't see them fully,
which is
like
fine.
Very often. Sure, it is, but like
that's a key to a good scary monster, is not showing it that much. But more killing with them would have been cool,
right?
I also think it was real weird that they chose to use Ian Holm, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't have any feeling about that at all, except that like
it looked funny. Looked weird. It looked weird. Just use a different cyborg.
But I liked it in terms of them trying to like, if this was a movie that was truly like, if they were to make this truly after the first one.
I guess it would be one of the similar models.
Then that would be something they would include. And that would, it would make perfect sense. So I appreciate it for that. And they did what they could with that. Like they're trying to snug it in from a movie from 79 to like what, 81?
Something. I think Aliens was even later than that.
Oh, really?
Maybe not.
Okay. But still, like, they're trying to like stick it into there. So I think like realistically, if this movie was to be coming out after that first one, they would have included his character.
Probably. You're right. It looked funny, though.
It did look funny. I'll give you that. It did look funny. And after watching the first one, I was like, oh, his face looked funny in the movie, but now I can see, like, it definitely looked funny.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's also weird when somebody's dead and they bring them back for stuff like that. It's a little odd. Icky.
He's getting paid for that.
Who is getting paid? I liked that they called him Rook because we're continuing with the chess theme there because Bishop was the one. Well, Ash was the first one, and then Bishop was the one that was actually good, right, from Aliens?
Yeah.
Okay. And that was Lance Henriksen, right?
Yes.
I think so. I don't know. The ending of this... Oh, I really like the acid burning scene, too. That was great. When the acid burns up the jerky guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I really enjoyed that, too.
That was.
I think...
It was very, like evil vagina-y.
Yeah, oh my God, it was so vaginal. Did your theater laugh at all at that?
Oh, yeah. I chuckled.
Mine did,
too. And, like, the folks who were in the row in front of me also chuckled. I was like... Holy shit, like that's an evil vag right there.
That could not be more vaginal.
It couldn't be. Like that's some evil cum.
They knew what they were doing there.
I love them for it.
Mm-hmm. I'd probably give this a 3. I didn't love it. I found it pretty forgettable. I think that it's not one that I'm going to revisit when I do an Alien marathon. I didn't see Covenant.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I should probably go back and watch it, but if you didn't like it as much as this one...
I don't even remember. I just remember it's obviously forgettable. Like, I don't remember it.
Yeah.
I really liked Prometheus. I've rewatched that probably 3 times. Like, I like
the idea behind it better than I liked it as it played out, I think.
I like the actors in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good cast.
It's a great cast.
Yeah.
Give me more AI Michael Fassbender.
How would you rank the Alien movies? Let's put them in order.
Oof. Well, Alien.
Alien is first. No one's ever going to argue that. I actually like Alien Resurrection second best.
I was going to say the same thing.
No shit, Jamie.
Yes, I was.
Really?
Yep.
I like it because of the weird alien clones. Yep. I like the weird look of it. I like the cast a lot.
That's probably one of my more rewatched ones.
Yeah, me too. And I love Noni is in it.
Yep. And then I would probably say Aliens as a third because I love Michael Biehn. Bane, whatever his name is.
I call him Bean.
Michael Biehn.
Mr. Bean.
Like him. He's not the only reason I like it, but I like Aliens.
It's such a good action movie.
And that's why I like it, because like that one, it gets way more into the action. And then probably for me, like after that is weirdly probably Prometheus. And then Alien 3.
Which is surprising because you like David Fincher a lot.
I do, but it's not my favorite of his.
That's fair.
I like his crime stuff. Right. I like his dirty, nasty crime. Not that I don't hate it. I am one of those who likes really, I'm kind of equal opportunity all the Alien movies and all the Predator movies. Those were movies I grew up with, where like some folks love the slashers of Jason, like Friday the 13th and Halloween, and those were their things. I loved Alien and Halloween.
Alien and Predator, you mean?
That's what I mean. Like Alien and Predator.
Yeah, I agree. Alien is one, like a series where if it's on, I'll watch it.
Yes. And Predator
and I'll watch any of the ones in that franchise.
Yep. And Predator hit the like horror, like the horror need in me, and also hit the action need. Like, of course it did, because Predator, the original one, was like all the action hunks of the time. Right. So I was all about those movies. Whereas like Kitty is obviously the slashers. Right. And so I'm just gonna always side on these. But that's probably how I'd rank I don't know, like my first handful
So
of those.
1, 4,
4,
2,
2, and 3.
Prometheus 3. Is that what you said?
Yes, Prometheus
so.
3, and then the 3 as 5.
Okay. I think that I would go Alien Resurrection, Aliens. So the same as you. But Alien 3, Prometheus, this one.
Okay.
And with the caveat that I haven't seen Covenant. And I might not. But I should, because I haven't disliked any of them. I just felt like this one was pretty forgettable.
My number 5 is like it waffles. It would be between this one and Alien 3. But
okay.
I like them all. And now that I'm like on the Alien kick, I'm going to rewatch them all, which it seems
I would
like
like
most
to
of them
rewatch
are
them all
on
too.
Hulu, so.
I have the Alien Anthology box set. It's a very handsome box set.
Lovely. I rewatched Prey not too long ago.
That's a pretty damn good movie.
I fucking love that movie.
It's got a very good dog in it.
Every time I rewatch that, I'm just like, this was such a good movie.
Very, very cool.
Yep.
Very cool action movie.
Yep.
Rousing. It gives you all the feels. It's good.
Yep. Agreed.
Makes me want to watch the Predator movies too.
Fucking do it, Amy. They're so good.
Yeah.
The first one is so good. Actually, I really love is it Predators with Adrian Brody, where they like go to the other planet and they're on there for the predators to hunt them. It's like their trial.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, I love that one. It's super good.
Adrian
very
Brody,
fun.
huh?
It's good. I highly recommend. I think those are all on Hulu too.
Are they?
Mm-hmm. They were not too long ago, so.
Okay. Well, listeners, that is what we think about Alien Romulus and the Alien franchise and the Predator franchise.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think. How would you rank them? In what order? Probably similar, although I think it's kind of a hot take having Alien Resurrection.
That's good. I love it.
All the weird Ripley alien hybrid clones.
It's so good.
The weird baby at the end, which is way better than the weird baby at the end of this movie.
Uh-huh. We barely even talked about that, but
we
yes.
will. We'll talk spoilers right now, actually. Let's do it. All right. Jamie, explain since you just watched this. We got a pregnant lady on board.
Yeah, so
first of all,
she goes in the cryo chamber.
Somebody throws up in a movie, which obviously can only mean one thing.
Yeah, and then she puts the other character's hand on her tummy, which means I'm pregnant.
That's right.
It's a universal sign. So she goes in the cryo chamber at the end, and then come to find out, oh my God, there's like this whole thing where the guy, Ian Holmes' character from the first one, says like, we got this like molecule that sustains life or continues life, and this is going to be the next jump in evolution, so that humans don't need to evolve. You could be the perfect organic form sort of thing.
We'll never die.
Exactly. So she injects herself with this so that she doesn't die because she's been injured, but she's pregnant. So she's in the cryo chamber, and then the main character like pulls her out, and then her belly's huge and it bursts out because this molecule or this organism created this uber alien baby, which is this huge like 7 foot tall fucking Prometheus looking alien like
weird human alien hybrid.
Yeah, and
which is not as cool as the weird alien human hybrid from Alien Resurrection.
No, it's not at all. And it's not as cool as the weird like
Prometheus
humans
people either.
In Prometheus, like to me those were terrifying. Like
me
that
too.
was like the megalophobia.
Yes.
Like it hit that vein because like they were unsettling.
They were huge.
So this was like just kind of odd looking. But anyway, so that's sort of like the final baddie that they have to defeat. And it's got like the alien tail and it chases the main girl around, and she eventually obviously defeats it. Spoilers, we've already said that. But
yeah.
But that's kind of the end of it. And it just doesn't look as cool as the Alien Resurrection one. Like that one,
it doesn't.
To me, is creepier.
Agreed.
And weirder looking than this. This one was just...
It turned out to be too perfect of a person looking.
Yes. And I think it was almost too much like the Prometheus guys.
Yes, I agree. It was a lot like a Javier Botet character.
Sure.
Which we've seen a lot of by now.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's the ending.
I feel like they could have done a better job.
They could have, yes.
But whatever. It's also weird to me that like your whole thing is like anti-corporate Weyland-Yutani shit, but then you use an AI-generated actor in your movie. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Whatever.
It's fine.
So, that's what happens.
That's what happens.
Now, for our next movie, we have been wanting to watch Civil War for a while, and it is a rental now for, I think, $5.99.
$5.99? Are you out of your mind?
Are you out of your mind? So, in 2 weeks' time, we are going to be reviewing Alex Garland's Civil War. Also starring Kaylee Spaney.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So, we'll have to see
And
Priscilla
Kirsten
also.
Dunst.
And Kirsten Dunst. And
her hubby.
Her hubby, whose name is escaping me right now.
Who is poor man's Matt Damon.
That's right. Jesse
Plemons. Yeah.
I got it. Whew. Thanks, brain. You're always there for me.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing in 2 weeks. I just read my 20th book of the year. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you. It was Chuck Palahniuk's Haunted. I didn't really like it.
Yeah, I read that years ago. Didn't like it.
No.
I gave up on him pretty quick.
Yeah, this was my first and probably last thing I've read by him.
Yeah.
But I figured, people talked about it a lot when it came out. This is the one I've heard of his, which is the one to read if you're going to read one. So, But I didn't care for it. No, sir. Didn't care for it. There were a couple stories in it that I thought were okay, but the frame story was, to me, ridiculous. And it was not my bag. Not my bag at all.
All right. I'm rereading Fire and Blood for the
What's Fire and Blood?
It's Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
It's what House of the Dragon is based on. And season 2 just wrapped up. It was underwhelming, but...
Was it?
I think those of us in the know understand why, because they were supposed to have 10 episodes of it, and the new CEO of HBO, because they merged with Disney, I believe, made them cut it down to 8. So
really?
This 8th and final episode was very much an 8th episode, as if they should have had 2 more. So it was very underwhelming, yes, as a finale.
Well, that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, it was a bummer. So now I'm rereading the book.
Well, the books are always more satisfying.
And I'm almost done, so.
Very good. I am now reading a book called Momo. It is it's for book club, and it is a book by Michael Ende, the guy who wrote The Neverending Story.
Oh, yeah. Very
I've never read anything by him. I didn't read The Neverending Story, but this is a cute
it being
book.
a hard read.
This one's a tween book, so I don't think it's going to be too difficult. I'm only on like page 30. But evidently, all of the kids in Germany read it in school.
Well, das ist gut.
Das ist gut. So that's what I'm reading.
Great.
I don't know what I'm going to read next. I really want to read that new Josh Mallerman book, Incidents Around the House. It looks really scary.
Oh, well, then, yeah, read it.
I've read a lot of good things about it.
I'm a fan of his stuff.
I kind of don't want to buy the hardcover, though, because I have so many books that I haven't read yet. I gotta get on the wait list for the library is what I need to do.
Yeah.
And as soon as I do, I'll let you guys know how it is. And if you have read it, let me know how it is. You know how to get in touch with us, listeners. You can always leave a message on our website on the Contact Us. I just responded to a listener, the same fellow who requested that we review The Night House.
Oh, nice.
His name's Garrett, and he
Thanks, Garrett.
Yeah, he pointed out that our episode 70 for Blackcoat's Daughter the link wasn't working to download it, so I went and replaced that.
Oh, nice.
So if you have any issues like that, that's how you can get in touch with us. You can also get us on Facebook or on Instagram. And that's how you can submit roundtable questions, too.
Or the bloodlustpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, or just our Gmail, thebloodlustpodcast@gmail.com. Thanks, Jamie.
Welcome.
So do so if you want to get in touch with us. And I always love book recommendations and especially movie recommendations for stuff you'd like us to review.
Word.
And we do thank you for listening. Jamie, thank you for joining me, even though you're ill, infirm.
It's all right. I'm here for it.
I appreciate you. I'm glad you enjoyed the movie.
Yes, me too.
I hope we like the next one, too. And that'll do it for this episode. This has been episode 258 of the podcast. And I have been Amy.
I'm Jamie.
Thank you, good night, and hail Satan.
Bye.